Although, to be fair, neither Kong nor Sea Titan are some of the strongest cards. Well, let me rephrase that. Neither of them are the strongest cards. They are some of the strongest cards, no question. I'm a big fan of Disappearing Act, although I'm tempted to take the Gudgeon, but I like Disappearing Act more. Yeah. Anguish Demon is excellent and a draw 2. Very happy. Anguish Demon to clear off all but none. Well, clear off almost all zeros except for demon tokens and some of the really big zeros is very powerful. And then you get a Blitzer attached to it. Probably Divine Judgment or Infest here. Triceratops is annoying to pass, but it's fine. I think I'm going to take Divine Judgment. It's more reliably strong. Draw 2. Maybe let's play with Teleport. See what it does. See how well it does in Dark Draft. This isn't one I know exactly how I'm gonna rate yet, or at least re-rate or whatever. Muse. I would love to have Time Walker, but at this point it's definitely Muse. Not hard. Our opponent gets Time Walker reset, which is annoying though. We'll take draw 2 and 0, I think. Yeah, Chomp and Bellowing Minotaur are fairly mediocre. Chomp is okay as off-turn removal. Ooh, oh man. This just isn't fair. These are literally 5 of the best cards in Dark Draft. We have no wild, so thankfully we can get rid of Draka as an option. I have no idea what I want, though. Probably Force Mage is one of my pet cards, although so is Hunting Pack. Nope, not that one. It's really close. Take Drain Essence. And we have enough Sage for Warrior Golem at this point, I think. Card draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. So we're on track. Man, that last pack was so rough. Ooh, this is another tough one. I'm a big fan of Hands from Below, but I also like Dark Knight. Scar's Will is very powerful, but less so in our deck. But it is card draw. Have we passed anything that we want to Hands from Below particularly? The Gudgeon. We did pass Draka Flashfire though, so that does make both of those a bit worse. Pet card. I probably should have taken the draw 2 though. Ooh, can we hit Roxo Loyalty? Not yet, but it's definitely the best cards of these. I don't really want Saren, and I definitely don't want Angel. So we'll try for Roxa. Even without Loyalty, it's a fine card. But yeah, we're super set on anti-token stuff. Is it Heinous Feast or Palace Guard? It's how aggressive is this deck? With the Drain Essence, we can be fairly defensive. I'm gonna take the Heinous Feast. Do we want Necro Lord? We're kind of going in that way. I think I'll take Necro Lord Temporal Shift. What's our zeros looking like? 7-0, so we're doing decent on that. Bodyguard's okay, though, especially since we have 3 ways to get it back. How much do we want Necro Lord? It's close. I'm gonna keep it, though. None of these are amazing. I think I'm just take Lightning Storm to deny it to my opponent. Yep. Lightning Storm is very, very powerful. Ice Drake. We'll take Ice Drake. I think we'll take Temporize over Evict. We have the Divine Judgment for board clear and Soulstorm, so we don't really need another one. Although Epic Spain, I think, is a strong enough player that Temporize will generally never be great for us. So I think I'll take Evict instead. That's annoying. We aren't going to take Jaka's Fire because we're good enough on small champions. I might take Murderous Necromancer. I need to check my card draw. Definitely Polar Shock, probably Rift Summoner. What's card draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's just double card draw here, catch back up. Yeah, Rift Summoner is absolutely absurd as a card, and we would love to have it, but it's also in alignment, but we really want the card draw. Either Flamespike or Army of the Apocalypse. Probably Flamespike, protect our Necromancer Lord. Yep. Ancient Chant is excellent. Helian's Fury is excellent. Spawning Demon is okay, but it doesn't work well with our, yeah. Most of our one cost evil cards are slow, and that's not really great for us. Oof. I want Smash and Burn, I want Wolfspite. We don't need the Ascendant Pyromancer. It's strong against us, but we have plenty of effects that are similar to it, so we don't want another one. We'll get Wolfspite, protects our Muse and our Necromancer Lord for the most part. But not happy with those passes. And I think just this. Have we passed many things that we want to consume, though? We've passed a few. Not a ton. I don't think we want Kira. And I don't think we want Enki over either of these. No. Alright. I'm not sure if we get quite enough card draw, but I think we're close. We have none in hand, so that's not good. Except for Wolfspite. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I guess we do have it. Wolfspite's still really good later. We want to mulligan a lot. It's just which ones we want to mulligan. I think it's mulligan everything except for Hands from Below. Alright. That's not bad. We have some card draw, we have a Lurking Giant, we have a Drain Essence, and we have Hands from Below, so I'm fairly happy. And since we have the Heinous Feast, we're not going to spend our gold first. Excellent, Hands from Below. Shows you why I love that card so much. And if we get Drawcode here, we can Drain Essence it. We would like to draw cards, but yeah. Hands from Below is just really nice, partially because of stuff like this. People really, really, really value zero-cost blitzing champions, and they love to play them out early, sometimes when they shouldn't. This instance, it was probably fine, but we had to punish for it. That's annoying. Face. Interesting. We have Drain Essence. I think I want to draw cards. Yeah, I want to draw cards. Yep. There's Heinous Feast. But I expect my opponent will just draw cards and then it's fine. If they come in with a Blitzer, we'll take it. We won't be happy about it, but we can gain back 9 health, so I'm not too worried. I'm very surprised by the 2 to face here. Alright, that's fine. I am perfectly fine with the board going back to nothing on it. I wish they hadn't replayed that, but... ugh. It's pass. If they want to attack with that, we'll just put Lurking Giant in front of it. Lurking Giant is big enough differential that I'm fine with taking this risk here. Obviously, something like Erase or Chomp or stuff like that would be bad for us, but those cards are pretty lowly valued, so I'm not too worried about them. And once again, we still have Drain Essence, so I'm not too worried about a Blitz champion coming my way. If our opponent wants to... what's it called? Interesting. Alright. Took 7. That's fine. There's certainly an argument for temporal shifting that. Okay, they drew... oh. Alright. I think I am going to probably temporal shift that and Heinous Feast my opponent. Or Evict it. Evict it does the same thing. And then we have temporal shift off turn. Yeah, it gets rid of the token, forces them to discard, then we'll Heinous Feast them. Get them down to very low cards in hand. And remove their ability to recycle, while we still have Drain Essence and Temporal Shift as strong off-turn plays. And this gains us back a little bit of health too. Although Temporal Shift would have been a guaranteed way to force our opponent to go down a card in hand. That's annoying, but we have ways to deal with it, so. And we will definitely Drain Essence that. Hope they don't have Final Task or Resurrection or anything like that. And thankfully we're the one with the Ancient Chant, so we can get our hand size back up pretty quickly. But I'm starting to think that Temporal Shift would have been the better play there instead of the Evict, since you're only guaranteed to get rid of a card from your opponent's hand if you're targeting a token. Yeah, I was expecting that that was what my opponent was deciding between. Either Avenging Angel or card draw. I think I'm going to recall Ancient Chant, and then we'll teleport that next turn. Yeah. That way it doesn't let our opponent replay it. We draw a card. Yep, that's fine. Pass. Maybe I should have put that out just in case of a blitzer. also expend that champion, draw a card. So this stops the attack and prevents it from attacking again. Ooh, that's not bad. But I probably should have put out the Warrior Golem just in case of a ground-based blitzer.
You should not have come here.
Hopefully my opponent plays like a Den Mother or something that we can Soulstorm. Coming in for more damage. Alright. Ouch. Alright, that's excellent. So... yeah, there's no good way... there's no amazing way to do it, but this works fine. We have the Temporal Shift, so I'm not going to put out Warrior Golem yet. Now I will put out Warrior Golem. I'm going to trade because I want to get something new. We'll probably play Temporal Shift, but we'll see. Heinous Feast, Drain Essence. Ooh, that is excellent. And we'll use that. And the Ice Drake can block any potential Blitz champion outside of exactly Silverwing Lancer. And if our opponent doesn't draw cards here, we can open our turn by temporal shifting one of their zombies and get rid of their entire hand. And I don't think they have anything they can recall in their discard pile. Correct. Vilify is fine. Yep. Excellent. Start. Get rid of... actually... yeah, we'll get rid of the two guys so we have the blocker for the other one. And we will hold back Ice Drake as a blocker. And we're definitely not spending our gold first here. Alright. That makes that pretty good. Just Ancient Chant? I think just Ancient Chant. Yep. Ooh. And we'll go face. Ooh, we don't have loyalty for it. Unfortunate. I could Flame Spike to try and get loyalty for it, and I think I'm going to. Because the Blitz here isn't that valuable. Excellent. It's going to be basically impossible for our opponent to come back from this. But we have the Muse and the Polar Shock. I am going to attack. I was thinking about holding back Ice Drake in case of a potential airborne blitzer, but with the combination of Muse, Polar Shock, and Prepared Force Mage, I don't think we have to worry too much about that. Pass. And we'll probably just throw away 2 Force Mage damage if our opponent doesn't spend their card. Just in case they're trying to get us to use Force Mage first. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but we have Anguish Demon. Alright. Well, now we have to target that because we can't target their face. How are we spending our gold, though? This doesn't target, yeah, so I could kill that, deal with that. Goes down to 6, 18, 12. Let's do it like this. Get that blocker out of the way for our Ice Drake. And we have either Helian's Fury, Anguish Demon, Lightning. We have a lot of options. A lot of options. We could get back their Avenging Angel or their Thought Plucker. If this demon hits, we have lethal. Otherwise, if the next demon hits, we have lethal. Otherwise, if Droxa hits, we have lethal. Close game, but we were able to drive our opponent completely out of resources. Okay. So yeah, if either of these hit, we have lethal. Otherwise, we can play Anguish Demon or Helian's Fury. That's fine. It's annoying, but fine. Yeah, we'll just set up for off-turn lethal. Or potentially lethal with Roxa. But alright. Good game, Epic Spain. Force Mage Apprentice coming in pretty big. Same with Ice Drake.